Hi, this is Sharon, and today let's make a rose. So to start, we're going to make a magic ring, and then we're going to chain 1 and then work 6 single crochets in a magic ring. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once you have 6, pull the yarn tail. Then in the next round, round 2, we're going to work an increase. So in every stitch of round 1, we're going to work 2 single crochet. So this is the first, so we're going to work 2. Four, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there should be 12 single crochets on round 2, and then we're gonna need a stitch marker to mark the first stitch of round 3, and then we're going to add the stitch marker, and then on every second stitch we're gonna work 2 single crochets. 1, and in the second, on every second stitch work a 2 single crochet. You should end up with 2 single crochet in the last stitch of round 3. So when you're working in rounds and you ended up with 2 single crochets in here, once you get used to working in circles, you don't need to count, just as long as you have the right number of increase. So meaning if you started out with 1 single crochet here and 2 single crochet in the next, and then once you get to the last stitch, there will always be 2 single crochets in the last stitch. So for round 4, we're gonna work our first single crochet in there, and when you're growing a circle, we are usually adding an increase, and this time we're going to work another single crochet. So in the first 2 stitches of round 4, we're going to work 1 on each, and on every third work an increase, which is 2 single crochets, and then we're going to repeat this pattern, 1 single crochet in the next, 2 single crochet, 1 single crochet in the next, and then 2 single crochets on every third stitch of round 4. For round 5, we're going to do our last increase, and it's gonna be on every 4th stitch for this round. And before that, I'm going to insert a galvanized wire, and you can use whatever wire you have in there. This is to support the petal, so that when you arrange them, it will be easy to put them together. And this is optional. You can always just work the last few rounds with no wire, but this time I'll be using this one so that the petals could stand and it would form well. So on every fourth stitch you're going to work an increase, and what I did for every petal is that I added some picots around, so one in the center and two on the other sides. So this is making the rose look more attractive, and this is also optional. You don't have to add this one if you don't like it. And then after working the last round, you can just simply twist the galvanized wire, and later on I'm going to show you how to put all those petals together. Once you get back around, remove the stitch marker and slip stitch on top of the first single crochet. So we're now going to close off the round, and then that's when we fasten it off. And as you can see, the wire here, we're going to twist it. This will form the stem of our rose. And if you have a floral tape, later we're going to wrap it, so to make it look like a real stem. And then we're going to weave in the ends, so make sure you twist it. You will make 5 to 6 more pieces of this petal. And what I like about using galvanized wire is that you can easily form the petal the way you want it. And then after this, weave in all the ends. working 1 single crochet in every stitch around. Now we're going to work in chain 6, and then on the second chain from hook work a slip stitch, then single crochet, half double crochet, and double crochet, then slip stitch on, after skipping 1 stitch work a slip stitch on the second, and then we're going to repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, slip stitch into the first, 1 single crochet in the next, and then 1 half double crochet in the next, 1 double crochet into the next, and then skip 1 stitch and work a slip stitch. So this will be the bottom leaf of the rose. So continue repeating until you get back around. Once you get back around, you can work a slip stitch onto the very first stitch that we've made, and then we can fasten this on. Now the next thing that we're gonna do is we're going to put it on the bottom, and before we do that, we're going to cover this one with the floral tape, so you must have one too. And that's how you can make a rose. Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.